So welcome to my channel, and on this channel we talk about music, politics, art, and everything in between, really. Apparently adorable, sexy, okay, and witty. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you heard the song that just played before this video started. That's a banger. That's Venture Man. I was online today listening to something new. I always go listening for Zambian music because Zambian music is the best music. Yes, argue with your keyboard. And now I listen to this song and I'm just like, you know what? He actually says things that I usually say. Well, so if you don't like this video, anyway, before I go on any further, go and give this guy some views. I'll leave the link of the full song below. In the meantime, So for all of you who have been following the case of R. Kelly, some people are saying no, this issue of R. Kelly is because he's trying to bring a black man down. I think he's a pedophile. The unfortunate thing is he wasn't, caught sooner. I'm of the opinion that it's unfortunate that we are now in the outrage era where we have to wait upon something to react on, if that makes sense. For example, I'll use the example of back home, this little girl, I'm sure a lot of you saw on movie TV, who was constantly being raped and molested and by her, I don't know if that was her aunt's husband, and this was known because this little girl said she had reported to the aunt. But only when this issue was brought to the public, we saw it on Facebook, most of us saw it on Facebook, is when we said this man has to go in jail, like he has to go to prison, he has to face justice or some issue like that. And so it's unfortunate that we need that. Babes Wodumo, she felt like she couldn't, the South African singer, if you don't know who she is, just go on Twitter, Babes Wodumo, and you see like she has, we have to see it for us to react, because I feel like she felt she couldn't just say it because nobody would believe her. I mean, everybody would be like, oh, but he's such a good person. Like, they cannot believe a person they presume, or the persona he shows when he's out in the public can do something as horrible as that. Many comments are also like, but he's so rich, they're just trying to get his money. And that's how many predators also get away with some things like this, because who will believe you if you went and said, this very rich guy did this to me? Or because he's got money. Exactly. The fact that he's got money or she's got money is why they feel nobody can say no to them, or they can get away with some of the things that they do get away with. Another issue is, but white people get away with it. So are you trying to say that if one person got away with a crime, then the next person should be let go of? Or are we going to keep ourselves on such a horrible standard? I'm gonna wait until the courts of law to determine whether he's gonna go to jail or not. But my personal opinion is he's a pedophile. Anyway, and then we have this issue of there was a war of the models, you guys.
Shit out of you. I'm about to beat the shit out of you, and I'm not fucking joking. Let me tell you. You see all those, your friends, carry them to Zambia. You have a family, right?
It's fine on Instagram and Facebook. So there's this...
Don't fucking leave here. You came to answer for a visit. You don't need I've never even worked here. You've never even worked here. You want to sign a document against me, your fellow Zambian, and people want to say I'm acting victim? Like, hey, motherfucker, like, really? You want to play that game with me? I told this girl to just leave it and ask somebody else to sign. There was a South African girl sitting right next to her, whom I know. You know, I called her, come and sign. Hey, you know you've been trying, you've been wanting me to make you famous on my status. No, but you famous, they're famous.
A lady, she's called Alice. Her name is Alice. Alice Rollins Musukwa is her name. And I think she's a promoter or she's a manager for some models, or she has a modeling agency. And she gets, you know, the model. She just, happy birthday, by the way, if you're watching this. She just turned 32. Very beautiful. So she was in a feud. With a model. Okay. Mercy. That's the other model's name. So apparently, if you do not know, okay, Alice called Mercy's boyfriend and was telling Mercy's boyfriend that your girlfriend there, you know, was chatting some things to Mercy's boyfriend in the hopes that Mercy's boyfriend would break up with her for reasons best known to Alice. I have the receipts. Do not come for me, okay? This is reported speech, which actually happened. NIMBWA. The issue that I have with this is just a few days, or is it a week prior, Alice had gone on her Facebook and she was talking about how girls should respect other people's boyfriends. Like, you cannot be calling your friend's boyfriend. He's not your friend. I agreed with some of the things she said. Like, he's not your friend. Do not be calling him. Do not be asking him for stuff. So when Messi came out with Alice was calling, you know, my boyfriend, trying to get him to break up with me and telling him stuff, and then Mercy said, oh, I have, you know, juice on you, like I'm going to say so many things about you, how you find people on Tinder to do things. Mercy, you need to call your girl up. Like, I need to know. Eyes needs to know what's going on, you know. These are our own Zambian celebrities, you guys, okay? I need to talk about them. Because Alice is also the manager for one of the NIMBWA. NIMBWA is Miss Universe Zambia. And NIMBWA was also involved in something else. Apparently, the story is word on the street. This is unverified information. Disclaimer, unverified information. Okay, maybe not. This was in the news, okay? NIMBWA stabbed somebody. And now, yes, NIMBWA, you can also call me and verify this. Oh, wait, she's actually the one who's gonna sue people. Okay, these two girls were also in my news a few weeks ago. Okay, NIMBWA is the one who unfollowed everybody, and Alice just made it worse by bashing anybody who was like, this is wrong, why are you doing this, basically. So yeah, these girls are not new to this channel. But anyway, aside from that, so then Alice was sending videos of threats to Mercy, telling her that she was gonna beat the living shit out of you.
Shit out of you. I'm about to beat the shit out of you, and I'm not fucking joking. Let me tell you.
I should probably put that up. I'm gonna beat the living shit. That's what she said. But anyway, the story so far we don't know, because both girls are in South Africa. I was spying on their Instagram. Yes, I am there. I am all up in their business. They're on Instagram. They're in South Africa, both of them. I don't know why they did not just meet up, you know, to sort this out girl to girl. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm keeping watch. Maybe they'll reconcile eventually, you know. I don't know. I just do wish them the best because they're both very beautiful. But they're Zambians, you know, and Zambians, we don't take shit. So, beefy pitiride. Manve. So, I wish you all the best, though. So, moving along to the political side of things. fucking hate politics, but I love them. We have had issues of the shutting down of Prime TV, and I feel like it sets a bad precedent, like I already stated. And now, listening to Radio Phoenix, I think that was on Friday, this man was just saying, no, they did something wrong, and we're just trying to... I don't think the independent broadcasting, whatever, the IBA is independent. I don't think so, because if they were, they would have shut down ZNBC a long time ago. I think ZNBC is pro-government, and other independent, TV channels tend to be anything other than government. Like, they can criticize the government, but I feel like the IBA went after Prime TV because, well, like, they were anti-government. I don't necessarily want to say anti. I would want to say they were critical of the government. So I think that's why the IBA went after them. But we will see. We will see. They're getting a lot of pressure from the international community already. They tried to shut down Radio Phoenix also at some point. The government did try that, but it didn't work because we were not having it. Like, leave our leave our, let the people talk alone. And I think Radio Phoenix is now the only station that is staying on top of things when it comes to the political scene, to criticize and invite different political party leaders and spokespersons and so on and so forth to come onto their channel. Many stations have stopped. Like, you don't have many stations who have been in this game for as long as Phoenix has, who have continued. They haven't. Many of the stations have stopped. Anyway, I know my baby's crying now. I need to go, but thank you so much for watching. Please like this channel, share with your friends, and do not forget Venture Man. Yeah? NIMBWA. Like that song. NIMBWA. And congratulations to the Dope Boys also and their manager, Ezra. Really great at managing. So if you need a manager, just go to Ezra. Look out also for J-Rox's song. Like, I'm waiting for J-Rox's song. Also, Tilo featuring Dambisa. Bum Bum, I kind of like that song too. Listen to all those songs, you guys. They're great. Support Zambian music. Dance and play these songs in your cars. Come on. Let's take Zambia to the rest of the world, okay? Otherwise, if you do not do anything that I've said you should do, listening to Zambian music, Zambian music you want. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Unso shindo lesha wino, ulande fya bubu babaline,